Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rayhart Rundown.
What's up?
It's the Valentine's Day episode.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Are you ready? Are you ready for Valentine's Day? Do you have a Valentine? You don't have a Valentine?
No.
It's fine to not have
I'm
Valentine.
single now.
Have you heard of cuffing season?
The fuck?
Have you heard of that before?
No.
You've never heard of cuffing season? Cuffing.
I know how to spell cuffing.
I'm gonna make sure I'm making sure I'm enunciating correctly through this microphone. You understand what I'm saying then?
No. I know
Okay.
what dogging season is.
Okay. What? Tell me. Explain. Some people might not know. Go ahead.
We've talked about it on a previous episode. Dogging is a European thing. It's where people have sex in cars or in public places for the excitement of other people watching.
Dude, I don't remember ever talking about this on an episode.
You don't ever remember talking about that?
And I've edited every episode.
Oh, yeah. That's dogging. That's
Okay.
what that's called, is dogging. It's like they
That's
go
way
to
more abrasive than what I was going to
They go to a park.
They
go to a park and they like have sex in the car so that people can come up and like watch them through the windows
Oh.
and stuff like that, or just have sex in the park and so other people can like watch from behind a tree or whatever, behind a bush.
This is a European thing?
It's very popular in the UK.
Who knows? Who knew? And we have UK listeners, so if this is true, let us know in the comments. It's called cuffing season. It happens usually about 2 to 3 weeks before
Groundhog's Day?
Valentine's Day.
Oh.
It's
Does this have to do with if the
Go
groundhog sees a shadow?
No,
or?
it has zero to do with fucking groundhogs. Even though it kind of should, because it'd be funnier. But cuffing season is the idea of women on the hunt for a partner for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, okay.
To get cuffed or to get hooked or to get
Right.
linked with somebody so that they have someone for Valentine's Day and they don't feel like sad, depressed, lonely, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even though Valentine's Day is kind of a weird-ass holiday.
I don't like it.
You know, on this notepad in front of me, I literally have all of the information about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Did a deep dive.
I figured as much.
I did a deep dive.
So funny, as a single guy,
Yeah.
for a large majority of my Valentine's days, I find it much easier to have one-night stands on Valentine's days. Find that single girl at the bar, she's alone on Valentine's Day.
She's sad.
She's sad.
You walk in with a Mylar balloon and a
Nope.
rose.
Nope.
Act like you got stood up.
Nope.
And then,
Nope.
oh, I guess I had a whole plan.
Nope.
Do we write that down for you,
You
though?
just take a wedding ring and you just place it down in front of you.
Just be all sad.
Joking. But no, yeah. I've had more one-night stands on Valentine's Day than any other fucking day of the year. Because they didn't have a successful cuffing season.
Clearly.
So, anyhow.
Oh, anyways, before I get into the meaning of Valentine's Day, something came across my desk, and I was like,
Going back to using that phrase?
"Yep," and I was like, going to the deep dive thing, and all. I'm bringing back the old school rundown stuff.
All right.
So something came across my desk, and I was like, "What?" And it was.
I wonder if everybody pictures just like a secretary just dropping a file on your desk.
It's
And you're
exactly.
Like, whoa,
that's
what is this?
Sometimes it's what happens. No, but it was like very much of. It made me stop in my tracks because I was like, "There's no fucking way." I thought it was a hoax. I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was a joke. I was like, "There's no fucking way." Okay. It was an advertisement for Build-A-Bear. Sounds simple enough. Sounds innocent enough, right? This advertisement for Build-A-Bear was called Build-A-Bear After Dark.
You build sex bears?
Dude, I swear to God, it's real. I fucking went on the website.
You
was
build like what? Like
Teddy bears and lingerie. I swear to God, dude, magic finger time. Here we go. Here's some photos. Fucking teddy bears in lingerie. I was shocked. They literally have Build-A-Bear After Dark.
And here's one with a strap on. I'm just kidding.
No, I was waiting for that. I was I was like, click, click. There's got to be something really bad. Like,
yeah, like somebody wants to fuck their teddy bear.
yeah, like something like here's Pegger Bear. I don't know, like whatever. Fucking, I don't know what was gonna happen or something, but the Magic Mike Bear or whatever. But it was these teddy bears and like in fucking lingerie and costumes, and I was like, yo. But they're not available in stores. I can't,
Right. Build it in a factory. We ship it to you.
We ship it to you in a discreet, unmarked box. At least that's the plan. Yeah.
A question, because these are not candies; these are stickers.
Yeah, you keep wanting to eat them, but yeah.
You know why? Because I was going to ask you. You know those little heart candies?
Yeah.
Do you like them? We were talking about candy like a few episodes ago.
Here's the thing: is that nowadays they taste more like chalk than anything, like the old like Necco wafers and things like that, like that type of candy. But way back when I was a younger kid, I feel like they tasted different. I feel like they were less chalky. Like, you know what I'm saying?
More marshmallowy?
Not even more marshmallowy,
Well,
just more
like stale marshmallow.
Maybe, yeah, like almost like a lighter weight to them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they weren't as.
I've always
I could be
thought
fucking way off.
I think they've always tasted like chalky, but the flavor isn't chalky, just the texture.
Right.
I love them though. I think
they're great.
I think they're delicious. Necco wafers, not so much. I'm not really a fan of those.
I didn't write it down, but I had at one point. I had the information of how many of those fucking little hearts that they make every year for Valentine's. It's some astronomical amount that will blow your mind. It's some crazy ass number. And right now it's gonna pop up on screen. So
all it is just like it's just sugar and probably like fucking cardboard and
corrugated cardboard.
Yeah,
and plaster.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's probably like 3 ingredients: sugar, flavoring, and something else. Drywall. Yes, flavoring, sugar, and drywall. And then they just like pour it into this fucking machine, and it just like poops out little fucking hearts. But so it's just like when you have those 3 ingredients, it probably costs them like $100 to make
a bazillion of them.
Fucking a million.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. Because they're also so small, and whenever it's got to be super cheap to make them.
Like there was a time, and I don't know if they still do this anymore, but there was a time where you could get them custom made.
Printed.
I'm sure there's companies.
Yeah, they just print out and then it just stamps.
Yeah,
they go through a stamping machine.
Right. So they got to be at one point they have to be soft enough to be stamped. I don't know how it works.
Fucking no. I've never worked in
this feels like this was an episode of Mr. Rogers I missed, but like when you went to the Crayola factory. Everybody remembers that episode. You don't remember that episode? I thought everybody remembered that episode. I don't really
remember many episodes of
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers. I just remember just like some of his stuff that he would do. You know what I mean? Like you got to remember when I was little, I watched it, but I haven't watched it since I was little. It's been fucking
right. It was
26 years since I've watched it.
Right.
So like I just remember every time he goes, and now I'm feeding the fish, and
right.
Because of the blind girl that used to watch the show, and then he's just putting on his shoes and the jacket and all that. I fucking mimicked it at Christmas time in that charades game that we were playing. But yeah, and then the train, and he would always lean back and talk to the trolley or whatever.
Right. Yeah, again, and we talked about this before. Like my favorite
only Muppet I remember is the King.
It was the King and the Owl and the Tiger, Daniel.
The Tiger. I remember the Tiger.
Daniel the Tiger actually got his own cartoon show and the whole thing arts for the new generation. Oh, yeah. Side note. But no, the one thing I think I talked about this in the episode on the show before, but one of the episodes where Mr. Rogers, I remember as a little kid, I remember it vividly. Mr. Rogers does that like where they pull back the camera.
Yeah, that's when you decided that you wanted to get into film.
I want to do that stuff. He showed how the trolley works, where the controls were. He was controlling the thing the whole time, and like everything. It was like, and I remember as a kid, like I'm gonna go work there. That's where I want to work when I grow up. I was like, never went and did it, But there's actually a museum up in New York or Pennsylvania or whatever that has all the stuff from the Mr. Rogers set. So
Probably Pennsylvania.
I'm not sure. I'm definitely gonna make an adventure out of it and go see it. But anywho,
so what's the history behind Valentine's Day?
Oh no, we're gonna get to there right now. Look what I found. This is the new Milky Way. The new Milky Way. It's gonna pop up here on the screen. So
Cookie dough?
It's cookie dough. It was pink, so I was like, it's definitely gonna be Valentine's Day. But we're gonna try it, see if it's any good. There's 2 pieces in here.
Of course it's going to be good. It's fucking cookie dough.
But what if we thought that about Mountain Dew? Alcohol Mountain Dew. And alcohol Mountain Dew is not that great.
No.
So.
We also thought that about Pilk.
Yeah, we thought Pilk was going to be amazing. And Pilk's absolutely fucking disgusting. I don't even care what Lindsay Lohan says. It's kind of nasty. All right, so what's your first thoughts? Hey, everybody, we'll take a minute here to talk about Bubbly Bath and Body.
Why, hello there. So Bubbly Bath & Body specializes in skincare products that are natural and plant-derived. They want to give you a product that you could trust that isn't harmful for your skin. I use it every single day. I'm wearing it right now. It's beard oil.
For your beard oil.
Yeah,
Right.
I use it every day. It's amazing stuff.
Do you use their body wash, too, like their soaps and...
I just started using their soap.
I have it in their the Peacock collection in the spare bathroom.
Oh, nice.
So.
No, I've been using. Yeah, I just started using their soap. And dude, I'm telling you, this beard oil though, like I don't even have to wear cologne because it smells so good. It doubles as my beard oil and my cologne. It's
nice,
great stuff.
So if you're looking for something a little bit more natural and something more safe for your skin or more health conscious for your family, then you definitely need to check out bubblybathandbody.com. Like we were just talking about, we use the stuff ourselves.
Yeah.
And look how pretty we are. All right. With that being said, though, you need to check out the Rayhart Rundown Collection. It's a separate section on their site.
Yep.
We're in talks right now with them to update some of the stuff on the site. Get ready. They just are coming out with a fall collection.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Pumpkin spice smells and things like this. Like I already if you. I saw their behind the scenes set up. It's so nice.
See if they got one called Pumpkin Spice Bitch.
I don't know about that, but we'll find out. If you go to their website, though, you can check out the Rayhart Rundown collection there. They have a separate section with all of our suggestions on what you should try out. But if you use code Rundown, get yourself 20% off right now. At
already
Bubbly.
the discounted price, too. So
yeah, the collections that we have are discounted. Then you get 20% off using code Rundown at checkout. So you definitely want to check it out. All you have to do is go to bubblybathandbody.com.
I almost started choking.
That would have made for a great episode. Just do that next time. Okay, so anyways, Milky Way cookie dough.
Does not taste like cookie dough.
Does not taste like cookie dough. See? Remember we were sitting here going, it's going to be amazing. It's not amazing.
I'm going to be picking this out of my teeth for the remainder of the episode.
You're going to be picking all of this candy out of your teeth for the remainder of the episode.
Yeah, but I have caramel stuck to my teeth now.
All right.
I know.
So here we go.
A little pitch black. There we go. Guaranteed me a cavity.
This is why you have no Valentine. You're gargling with pitch black. We need to. You know what we should have done for this episode?
Found me a date?
Complete makeover.
No.
Yes.
No, because you'd put black rimmed glasses on me
already
with
know
a bow
this.
tie.
You know, fucking bohawk.
Twist my fucking mustache.
I would make you cool. That's what you're scared of? I get it.
Oh,
All right, so where do you think... Give me your best guess. Let's talk about Valentine's Day for a minute here. Give me your best assumption or guess at where Valentine's Day comes from.
Roman times, Saint Valentine would actually marry people when marriage was illegal.
There's a lot more to it, but is that it?
That's my.
That's your theory, or that's what you know?
That's what I think I know.
Okay, that's a good answer. It was really good. He wasn't a saint at the time, but yeah.
Well, he became one because of.
Well,
he got killed for it too.
I'll explain. Yeah.
Right?
So this was 3rd century Rome, and Valentine.
This is what I think I know.
No,
if we learned
perfect.
Anything from this show, I don't actually know anything.
No, but that was awesome though, because like that is almost on exactly on point with the truth. I said I just have like the little details,
right.
which will help you now because I'll give you the details for when someone asks you. So Valentine was kind of, or Saint Valentine is what he eventually became, but this guy Valentine became the figurehead for Valentine's Day. And it was during 3rd century Roman times when this Emperor Claudius II was all like, fuck marriage, we're not doing marriage anymore.
I like this guy.
He's like, do you know why he didn't? You know why he outlawed marriage though? Because he was all like, I'm gonna outlaw marriage because that way soldiers aren't worried about wives at home and they'll be better soldiers. They need to worry about being a soldier and not worried about chicks. So he thought by outlawing marriage that he was going to just get a whole bunch of dedicated soldiers.
Okay, but
and not a bunch of pimped up or pent up horny dudes with swords.
But in Roman times, didn't they have sex with women for procreation and have sex with men for pleasure?
They did both.
Oh, yeah, that's
okay. No, but I mean, not they did both, but for pleasure it didn't matter. Like you're saying women were specifically for procreation, men for pleasure, but it was kind of gender was fluid.
Just put it in a hole.
Gender fluid or whatever the fluid thing is.
Put it in whatever hole you want.
Yeah, do that. Whatever that fluid thing that they talk about nowadays is. That's how it was. And everything comes back around. You notice that? Here we are again.
History repeats itself.
Next,
they're going to outlaw marriage in the U.S., but I'm okay with it.
They outlawed marriage so that the soldiers would not be all worried about a wife at home or whatever. And this guy that
they just fuck each other on the battlefield.
His name was Valentine, but he was marrying people in secret.
Right.
He was like, "Oh, come on, I'll give you a wedding. I'll let you do a wedding." So they found out about it, and the emperor was like, "Nope, sorry, buddy, jail." So while in jail, Valentine would write love letters to his crush, which was rumored to be the warden's daughter or the jailer's chief daughter. You know what I'm saying? And he would sign the letters from your Valentine, like to my crush from your Valentine, because his name was Valentine. You know, and that's how it became. That's how he became the figurehead for the. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing.
Okay, but when did we start celebrating it?
Hold on, we'll get there. Okay. So then, fast forward, okay, to the ancient Roman times, the next century up for Roman times, okay? And they thought of, there was a festival, like a fertility festival, okay? This is where they get the date for it, like the February 14th date, okay? This is how it come about. So in ancient Roman times, there was a fertility festival called, and I'm going to butcher this word because I don't speak Roman times very well, Roman, Lupercalia. It's notes down here. It's not even handwritten. Lupercalia. Lupercalia. And it took place from February 13th to February 15th. It was a 3-day festival. Like Woodstock. It was 3 days. And it was basically this festival, you would have loved it. This festival was just wine, nudity, like everyone was naked, drinking wine, okay? And this is the fucked up part. They were slapping women with strips of goat hide drenched in blood.
How is this not Woodstock?
I don't know. I didn't go. I don't even know. But it was like little wine, nudity, and then fucking slapping women with goat hide. But here's the thing. It wasn't like, to say it like that means like, oh, well, why were they slapping women? Like, they were slapping them on the butt. But when you got
a little slap and tickle,
the women wanted to get slapped.
That's what I'm saying. A little slap and tickle.
Because when they got slapped, however red their butt was, made them the most desirable because they got the most slaps. So kind of like that whole, like a mandrill fucking gorilla where its
so
ass
the real
is red.
pale girls were like,
yeah,
I'm the most desirable because
the ones that had the most red.
Yeah.
Not you said most pale.
Yeah. Slap a tan girl on the butt and then slap a pale girl on the butt. See which one's more red.
I get what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, so the ones that had more red on their ass apparently were like most desirable. But now in this festival, this fertility festival, it wasn't a matter of like you slap this chick enough and she gets to, okay, I pick you, Mr. Slappy Slapperton. No, it wasn't even that. Then, towards the end of the festival, or every night of the festival, or whatever it was, all the men would put their names into an urn, and all the women would put their names into an urn. Not both, one or the other. Some places the men did it, some places the women did it. Whatever. And the opposite sex would pick out a name. And that's who you went home with that night during the festival. That was your fertility festival.
So it was just a giant 3-day key party.
Basically.
Swingers key party.
From February 13th to February 15th, the ancient Romans were slapping bitches with goat strips and being naked.
I'd go to that festival. Fuck it.
Drinking alcohol.
That sounds like a hell of a time.
I know. It's crazy, right? So
actually, I probably would. I'd probably attend. If I was like, if that was a thing now. Well, I mean, then again, nowadays, it's like you got 80 million bacteria in 10 seconds of kissing and stuff. So
true.
I don't know. There's
do you know why the festival
stuff?
Do you want to know why the festival was stopped?
Because of diseases?
Nope.
Because of
the church.
Man, they're always fucking up the fun.
The church hated this. So it was during the fifth century. Remember I said 3rd century before? This is actually the 5th century this was happening. So the 5th century Pope outlawed the entire festival. So people had to stop doing it or had to do it in secret.
Which started then key parties.
Probably.
Like, all right, everybody, get your goat's name tags ready.
It was very much okay. So there was an ideal date at that point. So now we have the figurehead. We have Valentine, the figurehead.
Wait, goat's name tag. Where was I going with that? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Fucking get your horse and buggy keys out.
I don't know where you're going still. We're good.
The key party back in the 15th.
It would still be a whip, I think. Cause it wasn't the horse's whip.
Get your whip out. I don't.
Anyways,
everyone swap whips.
So now we have a figurehead for Valentine. We got Valentine the dude.
A shoe party.
Okay. You want me to wait till you figure it out and you feel better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they walked everywhere. Flip flop party.
Good. Oh, there it is. Sandal party.
Sandal party.
All right. Whoever sandals you grab. Chicks be looking for the biggest sandal. Which motherfucker has size 14? Okay. Anyways. See, now you got me on the fucking bullshit. Yep. All right. Fast forward. Now we've got the date. 13th to 15th. We got these 3 days. We got a figurehead. Now we jump to the Middle Ages. England and France. Okay? Now, the reason why England and France get involved is because they narrowed it down to February 14th. Okay?
Okay.
February 14th was the bird mating season start. Now, when I looked into this and looked up the history of this, I thought this was kind of dumb, but it's cute. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say it's cute, and it'll fit for the holiday for what we're talking about. February 14th is the first day of bird mating season, right? So women could tell what kind of man they were going to get with or be with that year or forever by what kind of bird they spotted during the mating season. Okay? So if they spotted a blackbird, they were going to get with a dude who was a priest. This is way back when priests could still be married and all that. If they're going to get with a bluebird, they were going to get with a comedian. Like, dude was going to be funny. So clearly, none of my ex-wives saw bluebirds. All right, so there's if they saw a dove, they were getting it with a dude who was like super nice, like the most kindest of men, right? You know what I'm saying? Like And then if they saw a goldfinch, the dude was going to be rich. And then if they saw, this is the most fucked up part.
Cardinal?
No.
Redbird?
I thought that. It's like, it's got to be something. No.
You get a dick.
They would get no man at all. 0 men in their life if they saw a woodpecker. Just like, no man for you. Like, yeah, if they saw a woodpecker, that meant they would get no man for life. But they would do other things too, like in order to like entice a man or hopes to get a man, they would do stupid like, what's the phrase? Like superstitions. Like they would put a piece of wedding cake under their pillow before they went to bed. Yeah.
And they wake up with all these like little red bumps.
Or ants.
For good luck. Yeah, it's ant bites, bitch.
Ant bites all over your face. Good job. That was kind of more towards England, though. Like, that was more of England's thing, right? Their deal. France didn't do the bird thing. That was an England thing. What France did, this is the fucked up part. This is kind of fucked up. What France did this thing called hollering. Holla.
Okay.
Where we go up to the 2nd or 3rd floor of your home. If you were single, okay? Like, you would go up on February 14th and be like, hey-o, hey-o, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Fucking,
okay?
Queen or whatever. What's the lead singer's name?
The first female.
Freddie Mercury.
The first female to holler back, you had to hook up with. Okay?
That's a gamble.
That's right. That's right.
That's a gamble,
That's
bro.
right. Chicks be sitting at the window just like waiting.
That's a gamble.
But here's the thing. What would happen is that there's more to this. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So the dudes would be like, "Ayo, ayo, ayo," or all that bullshit at the window, and chicks be like, "Yo," and that's the end of that, right? So let's say you go to the window. And you're like, ayo, ayo, ayo. And then side acting is all like, hey. And then that's it. Now you have to hook up with her. Because as soon as one answered, no other woman would holler back. Holler back, girl. You know what I'm saying? So you would then hook up with that. What was happening is the men would hook up, would see the whatever. And like either immediately after the hookup or right before the actual hookup, they would ditch them. They would ditch the woman to go find the one they wanted. And then just like get right in front of her and be like, ayo, ayo, ayo. Fucking listen, you know?
Yeah.
Pay attention. No. And the women would get angry. The ones that would get quote unquote ditched. Okay. This is how it was listed in the fucking, when I looked it up, dude. The word ditched was actually used. I'm not even adding that in. They were like, it literally was like, the dude would ditch her. I don't know if that means like leave her in a bar, actually leave her in a ditch. I don't know what the deal was. Ditcher, the women would then take everything that either reminded her of or that was given to her from the man and do like this whole bonfire ritual to wish harm upon him. Like it was a whole thing. And that's what they did in France. So, if you want to go to France and roll the dice and love, just tell me. Make a thing out of it. So yeah. Then shortly after that, so where does the whole giving cards, the Valentine's Day cards come into play? That comes into play I'll make it real quick here.
There's love letters.
Well, I thought so too, but it's actually 1700. There was a woman by the name of Esther Holland, Houland, selling mass-produced Valentines. The kicker here is when I looked up her, I don't know if it's her or him, but when I looked up their mass-produced Valentines to see what was the big deal about this, they were called vinegar Valentines. And it was very much like these cards were like, There were rhymes in them, but they kind of ended with like, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one is your Valentine because you look like a jackass, and that'll be the only thing that you can kiss is a jackass. Blah. And it'll be like a dude with a jackass. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking, They were called vinegar. They were called vinegar.
Didn't rhyme, Bob. Not very creative.
Let me tell you. But my point is, I'm not a rap artist. My point is,
roses are red, violets are blue.
Yeah, fuck you. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
So it was called Vinegar Valentines, and they were sent out whatever. I have a photo of one. Magic finger time. Photo. Vinegar Valentine. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can see that now. And then from 1700 to 1913, Valentines were a thing. Vinegar Valentines, all kinds of Valentines. And then Hallmark in 1913 jumped in. And when Hallmark jumped...
Fucking knew it was created by Hallmark.
When Hallmark jumped in 1913, they kind of just was like, we're going to take the reins on this, and we're going to make it about hearts and Cupid and love and blah, and blah, 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 blah. And then...
Fucking knew it.
And the Vinegar Valentine thing went away, and the men being jackasses to women went away, and all of the
Hallmark made
sex,
holiday.
nudity, all of that stuff went away. The only thing they kept was the name and the fact you give a card. So there you go.
Fucking bullshit.
Ta-da! That's the story.
This Valentine's
Day,
buy your girl a gift that she'll remember. A $4,000 diamond bracelet.
Yeah, she'll remember that.
Fuck out of here. $4,000 on a fucking...
I saw an ad.
On February 14th. It's not even your birthday. It ain't Christmas. Jesus wasn't born this day.
I saw...
Fuck out of here.
I saw an ad for diamond jewelry.
Clearly, I'm a terrible boyfriend, by the way.
That's why you're single. I saw an ad for diamond...
Word for word what she said. Did you talk to my...
You want a timeout? You need to take a timeout?
It was a joke.
You okay? Is this holiday going to hurt a little bit? Or
I honestly don't give a fuck about Valentine's Day.
I never have either. I really never
gave a shit.
Okay, let me back that up. Let me stop. I can say that I've never have. Okay, back when I was like a little kid, like all the way up until like middle school, I was even like, I need to get all the Valentines. I need to get all the Valentines.
I never cared for Valentine's Day. Ever.
But your boy was still a player back in the day. Back in elementary school, I was getting all the Valentines, bro. Had the most every year.
We were forced to in elementary school because that was just what we did on Valentine's Day.
Right.
But I remember in 5th grade, I asked a girl to be my Valentine in the card thing like we were supposed to.
Right.
And it was like a heart with a yes and a heart with a no.
Will you be my Valentine?
Will you be my Valentine type situation?
Yep.
And she scribbled all over it like fuck no and hell no and go fuck yourself.
This was middle school? This was middle school?
5th grade.
5th grade.
5th grade.
You're telling me to go fuck yourself.
Yep. I was told to go fuck myself by my Valentine.
At 9 years old.
Yeah.
Hey, little kid. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a brutal teacher. No, I'm just kidding. No.
That Spanish teacher was an ass. No.
No, but yeah, no, the little girl was like, had a mouth on her, bro. And
that's what you're hoping for, but.
But no, like she, yeah. And I remember too, is because it was written in pencil, and I had given it to her friend because I was shy, little 9-year-old.
Right.
Given it to her friend, and she gave it to her, and she gave it to her. She wrote hell no, fuck no, like all the X'd out the yes with the heart, like all that. And then when her friend saw it, her friend erased everything. And then rewrote yes and circled yes.
Wait, so what? I get what you're saying.
Was her
friend wanting to be your Valentine, or was it she trying to be nice for her friend? Like she was trying to be like, yo, my friend's not really a bitch, she's just crazy.
Yeah, she was trying not to hurt my feelings. Her friend was trying not to hurt my feelings, so she erased what her friend had written just to say yes.
Dude, where is that friend now?
I remember her first name was Mallory, I think. I haven't seen her since 5th grade, dude. It was 20 some odd years ago.
All right, Mallory, if you're watching, text him.
But
call him, leave a message in the comments.
But I know that because it's pencil. So I still saw all the eraser marks of fuck no and hell no.
But are you sure? Okay, but are you sure? And I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a second. This is a good story, so I'm going to play devil's advocate for a second, though. Are you sure it was the girl that wrote it all?
I was 9, bro. It's like...
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Dead.
Here's the thing. I was 9, so like I saw it, and I was just like, and I saw all the hell no and fuck no and go fuck yourself and burn in hell and
whoa, we get it.
all that. And then I saw the circle of yes. I looked at her and she's just like kind of smiling, but like in an awkward smile, like like she knows that I know that what she did. You know what I mean?
Or she was hoping that you'd be like, "I'll be your Valentine," and you were like,
But I was just like, I said thank you. You know what I mean? It kind of eased the tension of all the hell no's.
I get it.
It was written all over it. You know? I was 9. I don't care. I mean, when I was 9, I probably cared, but I
was going to say, yeah, this is the third fucking, you're bringing it up this much late. What was 24 years later? Hello. Hi. You remember?
Still remember that girl's name. Her name was Anna. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
But, okay, again, all I'm saying is that, okay, so do you think, here, hold on. Do you think that happening is what soured your Valentine?
No.
Okay.
Because I didn't really care about Valentine's Day anyway. I had to do it for school. I was 5th grade. So I've never cared about Valentine's Day. I always thought it was bullshit. Even when I was a teenager, I was like, it's made by fucking Hallmark. Oh,
everybody says that, right.
You know, it was made by Hallmark. I was like, it's just a holiday for people to spend money. That's all it is. That's all most holidays are. Here's the thing. I don't really care about a majority of holidays.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Commercialism plays a big part of it.
Huge part of every holiday. I'm not really a fan of holidays.
Right.
I used to like St. Patty's Day, but I used to also like alcohol. So, but a lot of people celebrate St. Patty's Day and don't even know what that's all about. But we'll get there next month. So we'll talk about that next month.
All right, so you ready? We'll move on to filthy trivia.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I was just gonna.
What,
say,
you got something else?
No, I was just saying like holidays in general. I mean, you know, like I like 4th of July. I think 4th of July I like, and it's not because of like America signed the independence in 1770s. Right. That happened fucking 3 people ago. I don't care.
Okay.
You know, it's you have a barbecue and you blow shit up. I can get behind that. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's cool. But anyway. Yeah, let's do filthy trivia.
Let's do filthy trivia, which is, again, what a lot of people are going to probably on this episode are going to be waiting for, because this filthy trivia is crazy. This is a crazy one.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's start the music, and here we go. Right out the gate. The most weight ever lifted by a vagina is A, 8 pounds, B, 62 pounds, C, 31 pounds, or D, there is no such record, only an idiot would attempt this.
260 pounds.
It's not even a part of it.
Pretty sure I've had a girl lift me before. I'm just kidding.
Nice. She's like, you want down? Say uncle. You're like, ah! Sorry.
Give me your feet. How many pounds?
Where are we at? What happened? 8 pounds, 62 pounds, 31 pounds. This question's bullshit.
The question's not bullshit because people are fucking weird.
Okay.
And there's some girl out there that could be like, my vagina can lift.
Right. 8 pounds, 62 pounds, or 31 pounds.
I'm going to go 62.
You're going to go the full blow, 62 pounds. She could pick up a Backstreet Boy. You ready?
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yep.
Unfortunately not.
31?
31 pounds. 31 pounds. 31 pounds is not...
Now, wait a minute. I think I've misunderstood.
The most weight ever lifted by a vagina. Just like the nipple guy like 2 episodes ago.
Well, no, okay, because that's done with hooks. This is why I said 62. If she hooked her vagina, I'm sure she could reach the record of 62 pounds. But if she just put it in, clenched, and lift, then yeah, 31 makes a little bit more sense.
Both are scary. Let me back up for a minute because I don't know what kind of chicks you hang out with, but I'm gonna say both are scary. I maybe would have gone with 8 pounds, but I don't know.
All right,
but yeah, 31 pounds is the answer. So there's that. Imagine trying to pick up 2 15-pound bowling balls with your testicles.
No.
It's kind of the same thing. Yeah, dude. Women's vaginas are like super sensitive, like more sensitive than your dick, so.
Yeah, I understand that, but you said try to do it. No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh. No, I'm not going to make you. I'm just saying it's the same equivalent. All right. So there's that. So the most weight ever lifted by a vagina.
This is not a let's beat the record episode.
When do we do that? All right, so what have we learned from this episode? We've learned that...
Is it over already?
We're coming up to the end here, but let's just do. Do we want to do this or that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this or that. 214.
I feel like we did 214 already.
Do we? Will you read it and
for a previous
Valentine's episode? I don't think we've ever done such an extravagant Valentine's episode.
Okay, be a supervillain or a superhero?
That's kind of stupid because I feel like if a superhero gets beat down enough, they will become a supervillain. Like, I think that would be an ultimate cool storyline. To see everybody's favorite hero, because it happens so much in Pixar movies.
To actually see the Dark Knight?
To actually see, see them get just...
Or
get beat down so
Nightfall?
much and just go you know what? Fuck it.
Let's pick a different number.
All right.
Yeah, because villain always loses.
Let's do it backwards. Let's do 142. 14 and 2.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Get lost in Atlantis or the Bermuda Triangle. I think Atlantis is in the Bermuda Triangle, but whatever, this or that.
You think it is?
Yeah, why not?
I don't... Where else would it be, right?
Exactly.
Either way, you're lost.
Yep.
I think Atlantis.
Me too.
Because it's like a kingdom.
It is. Atlantis is a
What's
kingdom.
What's the Bermuda Triangle? Just water? Just
nobody knows.
Weird.
So, Bermuda Triangle... It's funny, a lot of people don't actually know this about the Bermuda Triangle, too. Bermuda Triangle is, over by the Bahamas. It's, right off the coast of Florida. But it's, right there fucking there.
I know. I'm an associate producer on the Bermuda Triangle project. The Bermuda Triangle project movie.
Oh, with
yeah, it comes out next year. Don't have to say anybody's name; just comes out next year.
So, Bermuda Triangle is this triangular, coordinates of an area off in the ocean where any boat that goes through, electronics fucking fail. If you take a fucking boat or a plane through there, you're gone forever, pretty much. Your shit's gonna fail. You're gonna fall out of the fucking sky. Your boats, you're not gonna be able to get out. Your coordinates are all fucked. All of that. Well, what a lot of people don't know is that, and I really hope they bring this up in that movie, on the exact opposite end of the Earth, if you were to fucking drill through the Bermuda Triangle, go to the exact opposite side,
right?
There's another, in the exact coordinates on the opposite side, there's another one.
Okay.
Called the Dragon's Triangle over by Japan.
So how do we know, just because you brought that up and this made me think about it, you know how the North and South poles have a magnetic pool?
That's what I think this is.
Yeah, what if it's the same thing? What if it's I dare say east and west, but what if it's a horizontal to the North and South poles, if you will?
I think there's something about when the Earth was made that kind of I don't know. I don't know how to describe.
If you were to put a pole through the Earth and it would go through the north to the south, then the question is it the exact same area halfway between north and south to puncture through the Bermuda Triangle and the Dragon's Triangle?
Oh, I see what you mean. No, it would be...
Is it off? Is it off a little bit?
It would be diagonal.
That's what I'm asking. Is it off a little bit? Okay. So I don't know. But it does seem weird that it's not it could still be some kind of magnetic, because that's the biggest thing is that with ships and everybody, they say that their compass is the first to go.
Yep.
So it's odd, but compasses can also get screwed up by
horrific
storms. So
maybe that's it. Maybe it's just got a severe magnetic pull, which is why the planes fall out of the fucking sky. Compass is the first thing to go.
Right.
The further in you get, the more magnetized it gets, and then you're in a big fucking metal dick in the sky.
Right. Right.
And, or a boat is, there's metal on it. You just get like fucking pulled to the center of the earth. And that's why it just disappears and you never see it.
But how come we haven't figured that out yet? How come we haven't figured out
because
the details
we know more about space than we do our oceans. It's in the ocean somewhere. So you know what I mean? It's like,
no, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, how come we haven't bothered to figure it out yet?
Maybe the reason is because they don't want us to know what's out there. You know what I'm saying?
You can't handle the truth.
No, I mean, just saying, like, just like in space, like how everyone's like, oh, are there aliens and stuff, and like, like all of those different, it was Bigfoot real.
Yes.
But no, Bigfoot is a fucking hillbilly that lives in the woods of Montana. Sure. But maybe it's like a secret government base.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a resource there that the government uses for
whatever
technological advances.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the magnetic pull or something like that, and it's on both ends, or something. I don't know. Fuck if I know. I'm just blowing smoke out of my ass right now.
It has zero to do with Valentine's Day. So there you go, everybody.
Either way, yeah, I don't know how we. Oh,
hey everybody, take a minute here to talk about Epidemic Sound. Are you an influencer or a content creator? The Epidemic Sound is the best one-stop shop for adding music to your content.
No matter the size of your audience, if you are creating any content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, then having a subscription to Epidemic Sound will give you access to thousands of songs and sound effects.
Right now, if you use our link, rayhartrundown.com/sound, you can get a 30-day free trial and any content you make during that free trial. So go to rayhartrundown.com/sound. Try the free trial. It doesn't cost you anything. $0. $0. You try it. If you put out content, you can try all their sound effects and all their music. Now, the cool part is during this free trial, this 30-day free trial that we give you, any of the content that you put out on YouTube won't be copyright claimed. So that during this trial, anything, and then after the trial even over, if you decide not to do Epidemic Sound, which I don't know why you would, it's an amazing deal. It still will hold, okay? So all the videos you made during the trial won't get claimed as well. So, I mean, essentially it's zero. I mean, there's zero risk here.
Yeah. I mean, we use it every day.
All the time.
Like
for little things.
Every episode, you've heard something from Epidemic Sound, I can guarantee it.
For sure. But all you have to do is go to rayhartrundown.com/sound.
What's the worst date you've ever been on? How about that for Valentine's Day?
Let me think back to my dating years. Dream sequence. Wow.
Dude, Scooby-Doo ending.
It's probably like way back when I first started, I dare say first started dating. I started going on dates when I was like 10. Just fucking so too young. Getting dropped off at places. And this is the same thing. We were in California at the time, so this had to have been 7th grade. And it was a bowling alley type date. And we had fun, but the bowling alley, gonna show my age here for a second. The bowling alley type thing was before it was all computer automated. Like before the scorekeeping was computer automated. So I'm like trying to be smooth and have this date and at the same time do fucking math on the scoreboard. You know what I'm saying? And it's projected up on the thing, and I'm just like, nope, that's not right. Erasing things, and that was probably the only thing. I want to say the girl's name was Brenda, and she's super nice, and she's a sweetheart, and nothing went bad on the date, and nothing happened because we were literally fucking 12 or 13. But it was just one of those things where it was just like, of all the cool things I tried to be on the date, like having to do scorekeeping on a bowling alley thing was not my strong suit at the time because I wasn't sure how the way the boxes worked and everything. On an old school one, there was like boxes and slashes, and there was a way to do an X, and you didn't add the strike in till the next frame, and it was like it was like a big to do. And I remember that being a stress actually during the date of like, I'm gonna have to do math during this date. It was gonna be wild. But looking back when you asked me that, as soon as you asked me that, that's the only thing that popped in my head.
Wow, 10 years old. That was your bad date.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
I'll give you one today, I guess.
I'll give you one from like earlier in this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Actually, I think this was like over the past couple of years.
No.
A couple years ago, I went out with this girl. I thought the date was going fine. Like, we were talking, we were at a bar, and we were having some drinks. I thought the date was going fine. And then, like, halfway through, saw, like, oh, that's my friend, blah, 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 whatever. Mm-hmm. It's some guy
Pick a name.
that she knew.
Right.
Across the
Steve.
bar. I'm going to go say hi.
Right.
I was like, all right. She got up, she went over, she started talking to him. Sitting there, having my drink on my phone. Look over.
Gone.
Yeah. Literally ditched me for another guy. Mid-date.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
That she could very well, but here's the thing, and this is fucked up.
That could have been
I
an
hate to
escape
say,
route.
yeah, she was
Yeah.
like looking for an escape. Was the date going shitty already?
No.
Did you have nothing?
That's what I'm
in
saying.
common?
I thought it was going great.
But
I mean, like, I've had a lot of bad dates. I mean, I've had.
All right, let's hear some more there. I got one.
I'll
one
tell you.
more. I
I'll
just
tell
thought of. When you
I'll
said
tell you
that,
a
I got
trick.
one more.
I gotta tell you a trick that
All right.
I used to have.
Uh-oh.
So back when I was a computer technician, I used to do.
Do you still do this trick? Do you want to not give up your secrets?
No.
Should we make this
I don't-
Patreon exclusive?
I don't do this trick anymore.
Okay. You want it to be Patreon exclusive?
There's
Say
half
it,
of this trick I still
say
do.
it now, and I will deem this Patreon exclusive, and it will disappear off this episode.
No,
Yes?
it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Back when I was a computer technician, there was a restaurant that I would fix their computers.
Right.
And the deal I had cut with them was, all labor free. You still got to pay for parts, but all labor will be free, so long as when me and like a date or like if I was to bring like my parents or something in, we eat for free. I'll still tip, of course, and everything, but we eat for free. And they said, deal. And then down the street, there was a bar. Same deal. We drink for free. So anytime I would go on dates,
You don't have to pay for anything.
we'd go out for dinner, and then we'd go out for drinks.
Nice.
If the date went bad, I wasn't really out. I was out like some tip money.
Right. Like $5. Right.
You know what I mean? So that was my thing. Is that
But the girl ditching you was the worst.
No, I wasn't. I wouldn't say that was the worst.
Let's dig for the worst right now, buddy. Let's go for broke here. I got one. I do have one, and this is kind of fucked up and it's bad. And
I've had a girl make out with another dude while I was on a date with her.
You sure you were on the date?
Yeah. Alcohol, bro. It's a son of a bitch.
I never drank on any of my dates. Well, I take that back. I did drink, but I never got hammered. So, way back when I was 20, whatever. I don't know, 25, 26, whatever, in the dating game. She worked at my job, but not in my job. Like, she worked kind of with the job. I don't want to give anything away, but here, it's not like she didn't work for the same company I worked for. She worked with the adjacent company that worked with that company type thing.
Yep.
Follow that? So she brought in like McDonald's one time, and she's like, "Here's a burger," and I was like, "Thanks." It was like, and it was like a little bit of like flirty tension. I don't know. She looked like she was upset one time, and I saw her, and I was like, stopped her, and I was like, "Hey," I was like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah." She goes, "I'm okay." And she's like, Me and my boyfriend broke up. Da 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 da. And she goes, "Right, but we're just fighting right now, so I'll probably get back to it." And I was like, look. I said, "I'm sorry that you have to go through that. I hope everything." This is what I told her. I said, "I hope everything with you and your boyfriend works out because I want you to be happy. You're a super nice girl, and I want you to be happy. But if for whatever reason down the road it doesn't work out, let me know. I'd like to take you to dinner. Hope everything works out. I want you to be happy. Like, I'm trying to be genuine right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want, like, you're a nice girl and I don't want you to be sad about shit. Be happy. But if this shit goes sideways, I'm right here and I'd like to take you to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Not even a week goes by. She goes, you still up for dinner? I was like, yeah, sure am. Right? And we go out to dinner or whatever. It's fine. We start dating a little bit. I come to find out, not only was I the secret guy, she lived with the dude still. And they were broken up, but they were separated in the same house type situation, which is always never a good thing.
Right.
And I didn't have any clue about that until like one of our like, I don't know, 7th or 8th dates. Like at this point, you know, stuff's already happened, you know. And she's all like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I was like, what's up? She goes, my ex-boyfriend just proposed and I said yes. I was like, so this date's over then. I'm going to get out of here. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I was shocked, really. I mean, let's be honest. I was shocked. I was like, what? She goes, yeah. Like, he found out that you and I were, you know, dating and hooking up or whatever. And so he proposed. And I said yes. And I was like, okay, I get it. If that's what you want to do, then I'm out. You're happy. Fine. That's all this was about, right? Fast forward. Zip, zip, zip. 2 years. I'm still single. Okay? She comes by. Okay? I'm in a different location. She comes by. And to see how I'm doing. I say, what's going on? What's happening? How's things? How's married life? No, I'm not married. What? What happened? I thought you were going to be happy.
Karma's a bitch.
What happened? I thought you were going to be happy. And she goes, no, when we went to go get the marriage license, there was a hang-up. I said, what was the hang-up? She goes, he was still married to his first wife. What? So, let me get this right. You and him were dating. He was still married to his first wife. Then you and me started dating while you were still living with him. Then you and him got engaged, so you and I stopped dating. Only to come to find out there's no way he could have got engaged to you because he was still married to his first wife. I was like, wow. He completely ruined a really good life for you. That's fucked up. Okay, gotta go. Bye. And walked away. Never saw her again. So that was probably the most weird. It wasn't really bad, but it was weird. It was like a weird situation. Do you know what I'm saying? But as far as like dates, I'm like, there's never really been a bad.
I went on a double date once.
Is this the one where she made out with somebody else?
No.
Oh. That would suck if you went on a double date and both girls started making out with the other dude. You'd be like, motherfucker. This is some bullshit.
No, I went on a double date once.
Yeah.
And you're at a bar playing darts. Mm-hmm. You know, it was going well, having a good time. And then so the guy that was on the double date or whatever,
right.
Me and the girl, and then her friend and the guy that she was talking to, he was all like, oh, well, like, we just go back to my place or whatever. We got a pool and stuff. And I was all like, yes, I like where your head's going. So I was like, let's do that.
Right.
I'm driving. We get into the car, and we stop at a gas station to like get beer. And while the guy is inside getting the beer, two girls start arguing. Mm-hmm. And the girl I was on a date with, she's pretty drunk, you know. gets so mad, and it's like I remember me going like, "This is what y'all are fighting about."
Right.
So it's fucking stupid. Like it was really fucking dumb, bro. I had to like pull her because she crawled into the back seat to try to like knock her, like beat the fuck out of her friend. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And then she gets out of the car, runs around, opens the door, and tries to like pull her out of the fucking car and fuck her up in the middle of a parking lot of a racetrack.
Wasn't a Wawa?
Like... yeah, bro.
Yikes.
So that date ended.
Yeah, clearly.
After that.
Clearly. I dated the niece of the CEO of the company for a little while. Oops.
Yeah, oops. Never saw My Boss's Daughter or whatever the
Yeah, right? It was very, very close to the same thing. But they liked me, so I could have gotten fast-tracked and just didn't.
I went on a blind date once.
Yeah.
And I was the first one there, and then she walked in. She saw me. She went, no, and walked out.
Whoa. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What was her name? Blaster.
I don't know.
Fuck. Good job. It's like, now's your moment. Get her back.
But yeah,
right,
no, like,
so there's that.
I've dated a lot, so I've got to sit here and fucking think back. I mean,
You don't have to think back. I'll cut all this down. It's all good.
Yeah, I've had some pretty bad dates.
Yeah.
Some pretty.
Any of them that could lift weight with their vagina? Couple scary ones.
They're not all 10s, bro.
Couple side acnes. All right. Yeah.
No, but no, like here's my theory on dating. Okay, because I've had a lot of great dates too. You know, but here's my theory on dating. Every woman is a bitch, and every guy is an asshole. You just got to find your bitch to asshole ratio. There's Adam's words of advice on Valentine's Day.
Find your bitch. All right.
Find your asshole.
All right. Let's just. Okay, we're done.
We'll leave you with that.
Oh, is that what we're leaving them with? Jesus! Like we haven't given them enough information on this episode.
And
I
have eaten
to
so much candy.
From Valentine's Day to Build-A-Bear after. Okay, so here's a recap of this episode. Here we go.
I have onset diabetes.
All right, diabetes. Stop.
Or whatever.
So this is what we have.
Captain Diabetes.
We got Build-A-Bear After Dark. We got how Valentine's, all of the references to how Valentine came to be. We've got filthy trivia with how much weight a vagina could lift. We've got this or that with the Bermuda Triangle and Atlantis, which was weird. And then we've got Good Date, Bad Date, which was a whole nother segment altogether. All that to say, subscribe. If you laughed or learned something from this episode, please subscribe to our channel. That way, or if you're just listening to us on an audio podcast and you're just listening to us on an app, subscribe on that app. There is the ability to subscribe there so that you can listen to or catch up on our next episode or go look back on some of the other funny episodes that we've had in the past. This is episode 117, so we have put out quite a bit of material, quite a bit of content going forward, and we just hit, yay, 1 whole year on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we started YouTube last February, so this episode marks one full year actually of YouTube posting. So we don't even have anywhere near the subscribers I thought we'd have, but it's whatever. That's why we need you to subscribe. If you want to help support us, you can check us out also on Patreon if you want to get extended episodes and get some bonus content and some free merch sent to you. Just go to patreon.com/Rayhart Rundown. Check us out there. Or if you want to just directly buy yourself merch like this Rayhart University shirt that I'm rocking right here, or Adam's Rayhart Rundown hat, which is new available. The new design actually of the hat is just came out too. And so, which matches this lettering to a T. It's not so blocked off now. And With that being said, you can check us out at RayhartRundownMerch.com if you want to get yourself any of that. But I think that's it for this episode. Happy Valentine's Day, Adam.
Happy Valentine's Day, Bob.
All right, so thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching.
And happy Valentine's Day to y'all.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Peacocks up. And we'll see you next week.